Hey my beautiful people, so this is part 2 of me giving you guys more information on Cynthia and Ariana. I decided to do a part 2 because a lot of people want to know like what happened on the set of Wicked. Like they were always crying and it just seemed very odd. On the set of Wicked, death was present. The reason being is because they had to control Cynthia. So Cynthia on the set was isolated until it was time to do her part. The reason why I was isolated because there are two people that she's working with. Two versions of herself that they need her to work with. And they didn't need anything interfering with the way that they wrote the script because that's how they control her. So just look at it as, do you know when a cartoonist writes a cartoon and the way that the artists make the cartoon move is that they flip the pages really fast? That's how Cynthia is being used. Her script is already written. The script is basically magic and they use that, they flip it and it gives her movements. So Cynthia has to be controlled and cannot tell what's going on. I mentioned it to you in the first video. The way that they do this is that you see her as bald, but when she's in isolation, they have a wig on her. It's a black short bob. The reason why it's black is because their death entities show up with black hair. Black or dark brown hair. The reason why it's a short bob is because the hair has to be choppy and short. That's the way that their death entity shows up in their culture. And the culture I'm speaking of is like Greek, Roman culture. So they place that on there because it's tied to a death entity, somewhat like a legion. And if Cynthia gets out of line, she's dead. This is similar to when I told y'all that the guy who was parading Annabelle around, this is how he died. He had all those death legions entities around. That's how they operate. So people on the set, they are aware of this, and so they're definitely afraid, of course, and it's going to cause trauma. Also, Ariana the whole time is AI. Ariana only comes out when they're out in the public eye. And for you to find out what's going on with Ariana, go back to my previous video. I will tag it in this one. So Holly Weird is at it again. And y'all, this fame is literally killing folk.